This video is proudly sponsored by Raw Wrestling Blog, the perfect website to help you stay healthy and in shape throughout the rest of 2012. The blog aims to help kids and teens to keep fit, reduce fat and build up their muscles in a safe and healthy way, and comes packed with many different ideas to get you started. If you fancy heading over to their blog, why not sign up for their newsletter whilst you're there, because you'll get the opportunity to win an awesome prize. You can also buy some excellent WWE wrestling merchandise at discounted prices in their shop this October, so hurry while stocks last. Thank you to Raw Wrestling Blog for supporting my channel by sponsoring this video. Check the description for more information about their blog and Facebook page. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Brittany Louise Taylor and I watch Ask the Teen on Teen Talks. Enjoy!
I got a burning question and I want answers. It's time to ask the teen. I got a burning question and I want answers. On the YouTube scene, ask any question that you can describe in the comment section. If you like the show, why don't you subscribe to show your affection?
Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ask the Teen. This week's episode is number 98. Not only is that interesting because we're getting so very close to 100 now, only 2 more episodes, but it's also exciting because the Teens Talent Takeover Series 2 is really kicking off now. I mean, if it didn't kick off a couple of weeks ago when we had the first live show, we now had the second themed final show, so it's getting really exciting. Make sure you're voting, because on this Saturday, in just 2 days time, we will find out on this very channel whether your favourite is into the next round or whether they're going home. So they really do need your votes right now, so go check it out as soon as this video is done. But in the meantime, on with the questions. So Mr. Ben175 kickstarts the questions by asking me, does it take you a long time to create your Teens Talent Takeover episodes? Well, it takes a lot longer than the Ask the Teen episodes, because as you can see, there is some editing on the Ask the Teen shows, like that down there, but there's not loads of backgrounds and music, and I mean there is some music but not lots. There's not loads of different videos to compile together. It's a lot simpler when I'm editing Ask the Teen, although it still does take me about 10 hours, whereas the Teens Talent Takeover probably takes 15 to 20, including all the effects and stuff. So yeah, it takes a lot longer, but hopefully you guys like it. That would make it worth it. So Tom Clements 2010 asks me, could you shout out to everyone in episode 100 of Ask the Teen? Well, I think that's kind of physically impossible because there's 7 billion people on this planet. It would take a long time to get through everyone's name. Not to mention I don't know everyone's name. So the Random Pastor 1 asks me, if you are watching X-Factor UK this year, have you picked your favourite person yet? Well, I haven't actually got one favourite person, because my favourite was Carolyn, who went home in the first week. I don't understand why she went home. I think she was really good, and it's a real shame that Rylan went for her instead. I also quite like MK1 and they've gone home too, but my favourite of the people left is Jade Ellis, so hopefully she won't go home anytime soon. So F11/84 asks me the really controversial question this week. She says, do you think that YouTube is becoming more about the advertisements and the advertisers rather than the users? Well, I can see both sides of the argument. I know it's causing a lot of controversy over on YouTube at the minute, but to be honest, I don't think it's a problem, because obviously YouTube needs advertisements to run, and therefore we don't have a space to operate. I don't have this platform to talk to you guys without YouTube, so I kind of allow them the space to put their advertisements in my videos and stuff, even if they don't pay me for it, because I don't see that as being a problem. They're giving me this space, so I'm giving them some kind of advertising space in return. But I can see that everyone's saying, actually, hang on a sec, they would not have this website if it wasn't for the users, so without the users, there wouldn't be any advertisers anyway. So I can see both sides. I just think there's a juggling act that needs to be sorted out, so I think they need to find the happy medium between the two. What do you guys think? Chat show pandemonium continues this week on the News Talks, because I've got 2 topics to talk to you about, both of which are chat show themes, so let's get started. First of all, tomorrow night the Graham Norton show continues. This week you can expect the likes of Darcy Bustle, the new Strictly Come Dancing judge, as well as Paula Grady, and the Candy singer Robbie Williams on the show. I know lots of you like Candy, so that's why I mentioned that especially. But so they're all on this week, while on Saturday night, the day after, you can expect on the Jonathan Ross show on the ITV1 side of the channels, you can find the one and only Tinie Tempah, Calvin Harris and Olly Murs. So of the 2, I think Jonathan Ross wins this week, because Graham Norton isn't just as good in this week's kind of list of guests. But I will probably be watching both. Which one would you prefer to watch? Is there kind of a dream person that you'd like to see on either show, or maybe both of them? Let me know in the comments below, and maybe I'll talk about it next week, but I'll be sure to answer your comment for sure. So look out for that. But for now, it's time for the Teens Top 10. And now it's time for the Teens Top 10, where I count down your favourite 10 artists of the week in the order you given to me via my poll. If you don't know what you're doing by now, maybe you never will, but I'll run through it with you again, just in case. So in the description below my sponsored information, there's a link to a Poll Daddy voting page. When you get there, vote for your favourites. If they're not there, add them in the other box. We'll find out if your favourites make it into the chart next week, but for now, this is this week's chart. So at number 10, after her Skyfall intro, it's Adele. Number 9, she's causing a storm over on X-Factor USA, it's Demi Lovato. Number 8, it's her best friend, Selena Gomez, well done to her. Number 7, she's back in the chart again, but nowhere near the top spot, it's Sunita. Number 6, it's a good sign for me, maybe not for you guys, Rapper G, he's going back down the chart. Number 5, ahead of this new single, we heard it last weekend on the X-Factor, Hottest Girl in the World, well done to JLS. Number 4, it's Olly Murs, well done to him. Number 3, it's the voice judge. Is she still a voice judge? Who knows? It's Jessie J. Number 2, well done to will.i.am. He's doing well. Also a voice judge. Or is he not anymore? We'll find out soon, I guess. And at number 1, well done to Sarah, F1 bar 8-4. She's causing a storm right here and on the Teens Talent Takeover. Find out if she makes it into next week's show on the results show, which is coming this Saturday. But for now, it's time for a shout out. So I guess it really is that time of year again when the whole show kind of revolves around the Teens Talent Takeover, which I really like to see because I work on the show so hard, and it's great to see that you guys seem to be reacting well to it and asking questions about it. And of course, obviously, well done to Sarah. And this week the shout out is also related to the Teens Talent Takeover. This is Tom Clements 2010. Well done to him. He's got a really cool channel. He was in the show last year, he's in the show this year. Last year he came 4th, fully better that position this year and made the top 3. I guess the only thing to do is wait and see and vote for him if you like him. If you don't, vote for whoever you like, because that's kind of the idea of the voting system. So make sure to vote. You'll find out on Saturday whether your favourites made it through. Well, good luck to Tom Clements 2010, Sarah and all of the rest of them. And thank you for watching the show. Now you've got all of my links up there. You've got my Facebook page, The Teen Talks, my Twitter, which is actually redundant at the minute because it's been suspended. Not really sure why, but it's Greg Frog. If I change that and I have to make a new account, I will let you know as soon as possible. And of course, my second channel is the last thing I've got to tell you about is The Teen 2, so check that out. And in the meantime, make sure to leave your comments below, your questions below, your shout-outs below, or send us to me as an inbox message. Make sure you subscribe up there. It'll keep you in the know with all of the latest videos I make, and I'll be so appreciative. So thank you, have an amazing week. I'll look forward to reading and commenting back to your comments below, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now, everyone.